Hello Stampers, it's Debbie with Stamp It with Debbie, and today I have a card that has a gift attached to it that I know you're going to love to send out to your friends and family. I'm going to be using the Forever Fern stamp set along with this beautiful coordinating cardstock, and that is called Forever Greenery. And this is just a sampling. I probably have some pieces that I've already used, so you might not be able to see them all, but this is one side, and then I'll turn them over, and you can see the other side is just as beautiful. So this is the paper that I'm going to be using along with this stamp set. And let me show you what we're going to create. It's a beautiful card that just says hello, and then look, there's a little bookmark here that you can pull out and put in your favorite book, and every time that your friend sees this, they'll remember that you gave it to them. You could even write a special little note on the back if you wanted to. Now, I'm going to show you how to create this card and using this stamp set. What you're going to need is a piece of cardstock, and I've cut this one 4 1/4 by 11. And then this piece is for the inside, 4 by 5 1/4. A piece of designer paper for the outside, cut it 4 by 5 1/4. I have a piece of shaded spruce, and this is 2 1/4 by 4. A piece of designer paper that will layer on top of that, cut at 2 inches by 4. And then one last layer, that's 1 3/4 by 4. Now for the bookmark, you're going to need a piece that is 2 inches by 4 1/4. If you want to make a bookmark that's longer, you can still use the same technique. It just won't fit in your card, or you can also move this piece here down to the bottom, and then you could make the bookmark a little bit longer. But I made mine 4 1/4 so that I could easily put it inside of that little envelope that I created. So we are going to need a little scrap piece of paper here to do a little bit of stamping. And I'm going to set everything aside just for a second. Now, before we do stamping, I am going to use my scallop tag topper, this one here. And I'm going to put this in to make the top of the bookmark. And so now I'm ready to do some stamping. And these are the 3 pieces that we need to stamp on. This is the inside. And so I thought that I would just stamp one of the little leaves or something on the inside just to dress it up a little bit. And this is a distinctive stamp. It's beautiful. It has, hopefully you can see the dimension there. So when you stamp it the first time, you get lots of dimension in there because of the way the stamp is designed. And even when you second and third stamp, you're still picking up a lot of that distinction. So I'm going to set that one aside just for a moment, and then I'm going to grab my stamp and my bookmark, and I'm going to grab the one that says, "To a friend that makes me smile." I'm going to stamp that right in the center. And then on this one here, this bookmark, I just wanted to show you, I did the leaves, but I wanted to do one a little bit different. So this one I'm going to use the eucalyptus. And I'm just going to stamp. And then I'm going to continue stamping without re-inking, just so that you can see. I'll bring it up so you can see how pretty that is. And then I'm going to stamp the other side too. And then that part's done. And it looks like I smudged a little bit, but that's okay because I'm going to do a little bit more stamping on there. So then the last thing I need is this one here. And I have a really big block for this. I normally don't recommend that, but that's what I have right now. So I'm going to stamp hello down there. And then I'm going to use the eucalyptus again. Now you could change up the leaves and different things that you use in here. I was trying to keep it a little bit simple and just use one stamp. So I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to leave it at that with the pretty peacock. All of that was stamped with pretty peacock. Now I am bringing in one other stamp color, and that is Pear Pizzazz. And I'm going to use this little splotchy kind of dots piece. And I'm just going to put a few little dots on the front of that. It adds a little bit texture. And I'll do the same to this one. And then we could even do this one for the inside. Okay, so that is all the stamping that we need to do. I'm going to put my ink away. I'm just going to wash my stamps real quick so that I don't end up putting my piece of paper or something else in them. Okay, I'm going to move my scrap paper here. And now we need a bone folder. This is scored, again, that's 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. And we're just going to put this piece right on the inside. And then that's where we can sign and tell someone how much they mean to us. We're going to take this piece of beautiful designer paper and we're going to put this right on the outside. And then now we're going to create our pocket. So we don't want to glue this all the way on there or we won't have a pocket. So let's do it in layers. I'm going to put the designer paper onto the piece of shaded spruce and just leave a little border. They're cut at the same length, but I'm leaving a little edge on there just so the other color can show through. And now I have this piece here that I'm going to put right in the middle, so you'll be able to see the designer's paper popping out there, but then you can see the inked image as well. All right, now I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to put, I need to make sure where is my up and down, so I'm going to put tear and tape on 3 sides of this. And you don't want to put it at the top again because that's where your bookmark is going to slide into that little spot. And then I just need to take the backing off the tear and tape. And isn't it so much fun when we can create something for someone and then also have a special little gift that we know it's going to keep reminding them of something beautiful that we gave them. So that's why I liked this bookmark card, because whoever I give it to is going to be able to look at it over and over and be reminded of a special gift that I gave them, and maybe they even love stamping, so when they see it, they'll be reminded how much they love to stamp and create. So I took a piece of the white cotton ribbon, and I'm sorry I can't remember the name of it, but I'll leave it in the link in the comments below, and a piece of the linen thread, and I'm just tying a little bow right here at the top. This white thread, or sorry, white ribbon, comes in a 3-pack bundle. And it is something in our new annual catalog. So I'm just tying a little bow there, make it extra special. This one's a little longer, so I'll cut that off. So this is ready to go right into our card. And I'll put this one back into the card. And then the last thing that I did is I added a few little gems, but you don't have to. I like sparkly, so I think I'm going to add a few little gems on this one as well. And I'm using the Holiday Rhinestone Basic Jewels. And these just add a little bit of sparkle. These are in, I believe this color is Pretty Peacock. So just looks really sparkly and adds a little touch. And of course this will fit right into a regular envelope with regular postage. So you don't have to worry about adding extra postage. Again, this is the Forever Fern stamp set. And you can buy this in a bundle and save 10%. if you buy it along with the dies that come with this set. If you need to do any shopping for your stamping projects, please visit my online store at stampitwithdebbie.stampinup.net. Also, don't forget to click the subscribe button below and leave me a comment. Let me know if you like this project and if it's something that you might mail out to one of your favorite book readers this summer. Thanks so much for stopping by, and I'll see you again real soon.